Welcome, my name is Atherton and welcome back to my NFL franchise Madden 20 with the San Francisco 49ers. We reached the playoffs. With that offense, I can see why. 96, baby. Let's see. The wild card. The Raiders beat the Jaguars 48-38. The Redskins beat the Panthers. The Broncos lost to the Steelers. And the Saints lost to the Giants. In the divisional round, the Steelers face the Patriots, the Redskins face the 49ers, the Raiders face the Colts, and the Giants faces the Bears. If you like what you see, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the notification button to stay notified if I upload any more content. Just to go over our offensive scheme. At left tackle, we've got Jaron Christian Sr. Left guard, Ali Marpet. Kelchi at centre. Yander at right guard. Gibbard at right tackle, Walker at tight end. Shimanek at quarterback. Elliott at halfback. Andre Green and Julian Edelman at wide receiver. Etc, etc, you get the idea. Our first game this playoff season is against the Redskins. Ooh, 6 people follow me on Instagram. Look it up. Go on, man.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports.
Piss off everyone.
Is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, let's get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, as we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, You say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest. You'll take the week off. Get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Yeah. We'll face either New York or Chicago in the NFC Championship. Oh. Our first play. 3 seconds in, 25 yards. I'm going to go for a zone fake jet. I'm pretty much famous for my running plays, aren't I?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And now running right through it. Fights through and now a crease. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
And scored the touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff free.
Oh, but Washington equalise.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to take it in.
Oh, the second touchdown of the game.
Delaney Walker, 41 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throwing to them when all else fails? Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So the football will be at the
Let's go back to a run. How about HB lead dive?
Gets set to take over.
Oh, in between that second touchdown and now there was
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And he's gonna take it
another touchdown for San Francisco.
Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will
inside zone split.
Less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he works free. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That type of run right there, that just fires me up when I watch it because that's maybe the most underrated aspect of his game. The ability to break tackles and know where the first down chains are and pick them up.
He's tough, good pedigree. Dad Stacy was a linebacker at Missouri.
Yeah, and how about Mom on the track team? So I think that's where the speed came from. And she's not shy about letting us know that, too.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pick up there and also a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses. Those exact type of runs.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They don't go buy them dinner, but after a play like that, they might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's
8 ounce.
that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Now Shimonek. That one complete. Elliott. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And sneak attack. They're going to run for it. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it's a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up.
It's time to go for a Hail Mary.
That's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Shimonek. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A.J. Green there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good.
Confused, yes. 28-10.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Back to throw, Shimonek. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. He's got him in, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Delaney Walker, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. From the 45 on second down, Shimanek. This is caught inside the 15. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A.J. Green, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Oh, they just scored another touchdown, I think.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Shimanek to throw it. And that's Elliott, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll bring up a second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know...
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Still churning. He won't go down. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes it's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They're throwing here. Shimanek. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Another touchdown, baby.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
17 to 50, 56 to 17 to San Francisco.
It's Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. Power run, accelerating, and off he goes. A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 53 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now they have a 1st down and more.
Yes, touchdown, baby. My guy is 100.
Touchdown, San Francisco. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. Julian Edelman, 48 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Artificial. I'm streaming right now. Yeah?
Throwing the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Elliott. Still on his feet. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he breaks through another tackle. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 43 yards. As his guys continue to pour it on. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
70, Indy.
To throw is Shimonick. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd and 1. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. That one good for 37 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Elliott. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
Oh, it's Arena Football League.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, it's Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Oh, Pittsburgh are beating New England. Wow.
Pushing tacklers aside, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Again, he finds an opening. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 32 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And partner,
Fourth down, baby, no punch leg.
that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Elliott. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw something right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Elliott a first down and more. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Skip peppering home from 19 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is the kind of day a running back dreams of. They keep handing him the ball, and he keeps taking it in for touchdowns.
We win 98-20.
The NFL playoffs move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on E!
Time to upgrade some people like my center, Jason Coucher. He's going to be more agile. He's at 97 now. My retiring right guard, who's going to be more agile. My right tackle, Marcus Gilbert, more agile. Yeah, I got agile right guard Andrew Wiley. Run stopper. And my other quarterback, 52 rated now. He's now the 52nd best quarterback in the NFL. Let's see who we're facing next week in the NFC Conference Championship. The Giants. Let's do some. Yo. That's so great. My second string quarterback and my good cornerback, man to man. Oh, it's 52 now. Conference Championship in New York. It's the NFC Conference Championship. And they've got bigger midfielders.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports.
Piss off, everyone.
Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers.
They won the Super Bowl in '95.
Hello, everyone. Alongside
Well,
Charles
the 1994
Davis,
season.
the
The reason I know that is because Full House did an episode about it.
Electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one.
That has probably got to hurt. If I'm perfectly they're up for they're up by a field goal.
As this offense gets set to take over.
Let's see what you got, New York, or more specifically, New Jersey.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll have a first down past the 40. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, 49ers.
And they score a touchdown on the first play. Woohoo!
75 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys is
6-3.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
This is Elliott. This just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop the throw.
Damn it.
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. Going deep for Walker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive team.
There goes Green.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco. A.J. Green, 51 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. When A.J. Green is on the field, you never know what you're going to get, but it's usually exciting, and that was certainly exciting.
He's an elite route runner, has big-time speed, tremendous body control, and I love the way he reacts to the ball in the air. He locates the ball a lot faster than defensive backs.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
14-10.
On first down, it's Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On the counter, Elliott. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with a 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts.
It's 20-10.
We pick it up, second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ezekiel Elliott saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So much talk this week on the other side about slowing him down, coming off that great performance, NFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
Seventeen to 27. They just scored a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Oh, Indianapolis beat New England. We're facing the Colts of the Super Bowl.
Brushing off defenders.
If we were, well, we were.
Gonna take it the distance. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. A big run that time by Elliott, and even 70 yards on the pickup. So down inside the 5-yard line, I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Back to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A.J. Green. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more.
Thirty-four to 24.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He'll have a first down past the 40. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, 49ers. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
And 41 to 27 to start the third quarter.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Oh, he sheds himself free. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And across the
It's a touchdown.
It's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
San Francisco at the Super Bowl for the first time in like 20 years. Yeah, first time in a quarter of a century. 24. Yeah, 25 years. Next week, the Pro Bowl. And we face the Indianapolis Colts. The Super Bowl versus the Indianapolis Colts. Oh, Shimonek's got 5. Strong arm. Let's just go for strong arm. Now he's a 76. That's a 79. Elliott's got 4. Gerard Davis, Real General. Jamar Taylor, man to man. Cody Barton, power rusher. Euron Christian Senior, pass protector. Elijah McGuire. Tavarius. Mike Hull. Ralston Thurber. Now, we face the Colts in the Super Bowl. Ah, my starting left tackle's back. Hell yeah. It's the Super Bowl.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup.
Wasn't there a guy that tried to do a petition to get it moved to Saturday and make Sunday a national holiday or something?
With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54.
In US.
And we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their 4th Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, these Colts, a trendy pick to get to the Super Bowl prior to the season, and they lived up to the hype and then some. And now they shoot for their 2nd win as residents of Indianapolis and their 3rd Super Bowl title overall.
Yeah, and conjuring up images of 2007 when they won Super Bowl 41 with one guy named, what was it again?
Peyton
Manning at quarterback when they beat the Bears. Remember, that was played in the rain, and that was also played where?
Miami.
Right here where we are now. And then the Baltimore Colts.
It rains in Miami? Mind blown.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Indianapolis are up by a field goal. Nat.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ezekiel Elliott. 74 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front?
Oh, they just scored a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
0-1 trap.
On 1st down, Elliott.
Oh, you've got to be fucking
blown
kidding me.
up on that play. Back at the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. A tale of two extremes. First
HB
carry,
draw.
he went for a bundle. His 2nd goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
50, plant.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. It got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
Real part, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big
inside
play
zone
has
split.
All the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A little over 20 yards there. And
I think I'll do a field goal to equalize the thing.
Over 60 yards.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that
Oh, it's Good Friday today. Ah. 2,000 years ago, Christ was crucified.
will not us up at 10.
It's a 10-10 game. No, it's a 10-17 game. The Colts just scored a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as
Eso.
this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. He'll have a first down past the 40. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take
And we peg back yet again.
Touchdown, 49ers. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And with that carry, he's...
Yeah, I feel we really need to improve our defensive line.
already over 100 yards.
Oh, we got that extra point.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football
So Victor
at their own 20-yard line. On first down, it's Elliott. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with a bang. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more,
half-back misdirection week.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance.
Another touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers. Ezekiel Elliott with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Oh, but Indianapolis equalizes again.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. Gets through, and now an opening. 30, 10, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with a record fourth Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys are able to regain the lead. These two teams.
Oh.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
The outlaw.
Draw play, Elliott, and an alley to run. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. 20. And he's he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, 37-31.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third
HB
quarter.
stretch.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
Sheds another, and he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
Inside
So
zone.
the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott.
And another touchdown.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
45-34.
On first down, it's Elliott. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he's going to take it in.
Another touchdown.
San Francisco. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football.
Third quarter. 6 minutes 25 left on the third quarter clock. At the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. We have the possession. We go for a running play again. And we get the first down. But will we get more? He's running. He's running. Oh, he's running. Will he get it? Of course he'll get it. Touchdown.
Across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, an 80-yard touchdown.
80 yards, baby.
Their lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets...
59-34. Panel top 3 rushing attempts.
Clicking in this one, a lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, Elliott shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run on first down.
Don't.
It's Elliott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Right, it's time to bring out the Hail Mary.
A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. On 2nd and 15 now. Shimonette.
Oh, he gets it, catches it with one hand, he scores.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A.J. Green, 49 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed?
66-34. 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
PAX stagger. Win there, 25 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete.
You've got to be kidding me. You've actually got to be kidding me.
But it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Yeah, the end of the third quarter.
Quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
Well, they can throw 5 touchdowns in. Couldn't Indianapolis throw 5 touchdowns in 15 minutes? I can. I think they can.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that
we're out there.
continues.
16.
On 1st down, Elliott, and an alley to run. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ezekiel Elliott, 84 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well called, well blocked.
76-34.
So now this offense will take over and
10 yards rushing
football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the 1st down." They love being physical.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now he'll let this one go deep. That's caught at the 25.
Oh, the number 82, another touchdown for San Francisco.
It's a 49er touchdown. Delaney Walker, 65 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
(83-41).
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to air it.
Oh, he catches it.
It's complete. And he's going to take
another touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, we've seen that a time or two over the years from A.J. Green, long, explosive touchdown catches. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Let's go for an 8-speed stretch. We're in R13. 5, nearly 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down.
1st and 10. Oh, but you got the 1st down. Up to They're
Power running by
R50.
Zeke. Still
They're
on his
40.
feet. And all the way down to the 42. A big run that time by Elliott. 45 yards. Big run here in the fourth as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks into it. He says, head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
Just bowling over tacklers.
97 to 41.
At the distance. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 42 yards as his guys.
97 to 41.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
60 Pittsburgh. 5.
3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
It's Elliott. Still on his feet.
Oh, he's going to score another touchdown. He's going to make it 104 to 41.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ezekiel Elliott. He flat out can't be stopped as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
We won! We won! We won!
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
We won! We won! And now the draft and postseason. Legends never die.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
That is not how you hold a trophy. Oh, that is. Time to upgrade my players with a cracker. Wide receiver, 66 overall. He's now a 67. Hadder, Rel Hodge, deep threat. I really need to improve my defensive line. Legends never die, and he's also Yeah, he's a 99 overall. My guy's a 99. Thirteen players were upgraded. Thank you, Marshall. Marshall Yonder just retired. I'm sending to the draft. Sending to the draft.
Welcome to draft week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft
Who did we
whenever
sign?
you're ready.
We signed a cornerback, a wide receiver, another wide receiver, right outside linebacker, cornerback, right outside linebacker, free safety, right outside linebacker, free safety, left tackle.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Yeah, of course I get the 32
The
pick.
49ers are now on the clock.
Wait, I don't pick him round 2? Jeez.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Oh, it's a 64. I shouldn't have taken him.
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the
Oh,
clock.
59. I'm just going to simulate. Oh, no, dude. Gotta keep going on it.
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock.
62.
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the
56.
clock. The Falcons are now on the clock.
But I pillaged it anyway.
49ers are now on the clock. The Lions are now
57.
on the clock.
Just wanted to get a good wide receiver. And Mr. Irrelevant.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Do the Batman. Let's see who we got. Damn, the best we got was a 64. 62, 59, 56, 52. Look it up. Go me. Python with the tango tank. I'll be out here and do a top rank. I'm on the quickest in Shawshank. Oh, the UP got a seat. Wait, you're telling me there are 16 seats with a majority less than 1%. 96 receiver by Ali Marpet, my left guard. He's going to be more agile. Nice star quarterback, even though it was an 80 overall. He was a 50 overall a couple of months ago. Malik Jackson, run stopper. Hands on mine. Thank you so much for watching. I have been High Tim. Goodbye.